Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this fine, wonderful, what is today? Tuesday or Thursday? Tuesday or Wednesday? No, it's Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, and of course, March brings some weird weather. This weekend, it was like in the 70s, bright and sunny, and then come Monday, it dropped down to like the 40s, and now it's raining. Leave it to this month to be all wonky and weird and just strange all the way around. But it's part of the nature of where I live, and we're pretty much used to it at this point. It's aggravating, but I'm used to it. And I'm gonna talk about something that's been on my mind and a sad reality. And this is a harsh reality, a harsh truth, if you will, a harsh. This is going to be like a blunt to some people. This is going to be a hit to some people. I know it will be because it's going to be a hit to people that I typically agree with and find, myself being around a little bit more than the other side of this argument. And it's a weird. This is going to be a weird one because what I want to talk about is, in my mind, I believe there is a new wave of anti-vaxxers coming. There's a new wave of anti-vaxxers coming. With the advent of, the new coronavirus shot being available, your Moderna, your Johnson & Johnson, and your other one, I can't remember the other one, there's like 3 of them, I think, at this point. These shots coming out and everything, you got a wave of people getting the shots, but you also have a wave of people refusing to get the shot. I'm one of the people that don't want to get the shot, mainly because I don't. To me, this is just my personal opinion. I understand that the mortality rate is very low on it, but I understand that the spread rate or the infection rate is very high. I fully understand that. But to me, I work in a field where I deal with things that, let's just say I deal with things that cause me a greater concern than a virus, than the coronavirus in particular. Now, I'm not saying that I don't worry about it, because I do worry about it. I recognize the danger is very real of any virus out there. I fully understand it. I have a soon-to-be 2-year-old daughter, and would I want her to catch the virus? No. Okay, I fully understand the dangers of it. It's just that I fully understand that I don't want to take the shot, and I fully understand that, that's a risk that's associated with it. But of course, there's always risk in everything. So, there's always going to be a risk in everything. For instance, driving down the road is a risk that you think every single day is a normal thing. But I can tell you, it takes 0.5 seconds to change your whole entire life driving, and you do it every single day, okay? Now, my whole ordeal about the virus is that I'm not in a, holy shit, see what I mean? Right there, 0.5 seconds, or a Range Rover sped off and off to the interstate ramp and almost just flying past me, and I'm not going well above the speed limit, but I'm not going slow. That's just an instance. Of course, you guys couldn't see that, but I'm not getting the shot. I'm going to flat out admit it. I don't want to get the shot unless it's required to. Now, because I've had to take shots before that were required. I was been forced to take shots, and I hate needles to begin with, and I've been forced to take shots because of a potential I might get something to guard against me for something, and it's not something that I enjoy, and I don't enjoy the after effects of it, because let's face it, some people have faced some serious after effects of it. And it's not like I'm a scientist, I believe myself to be a scientist. It's not like I don't trust the scientists who've done the research on this type of thing, and it's still continuing research and everything like that. I'm not even in my 30s yet, and I would be, for me anyways, this is for me, I'm concerned about what's going to happen 15, 20 years because of this shot. I don't know, okay? I really don't know what's going to happen 15, 20 years because of that shot. Now, I fully understand that some of you guys might well, you're a fucking idiot. I don't care. That's just my personal opinion about it, my personal beliefs about it. It's just me, okay? Now, the thing that I really wanted to talk about is, like I said, this new wave of anti-vaxxers, okay? And this is going to be a cold, hard truth for the people that are like, at the beginning of the video, like, hell yeah, fuck this shot. You're the next wave of anti-vaxxers. I hate to say it, you guys are the next wave of anti-vaxxers. Go back 2 years ago when you heard about, you know, this whole large wave of people not getting vaccinations. You were the guys bitching to those people, why are you being so stupid? Why are you being so ignorant about not getting these shots? They've eradicated these diseases and bringing them back because you guys don't want to give your kids shots. And now you're the same people arguing to these people, arguing to that people who are taking the coronavirus shot about not taking the coronavirus shot. And it's a very hypocritical situation because now the shoe is on the other foot. So, you know, and this is just something I've noticed about it because I find it hilarious, okay? Because I've taken those, you know, the shots that have the shots that are the smallpox, etc., etc. I've taken those shots before. You know, tetanus shots, all the other shots that you usually get as a kid. I've taken all those shots. My mother said, "Here, stick full of fucking needles and make sure my kid's immune to every known disease known to man." And I've done flu shots before multiple times. I don't do the normal flu shot. I do the nasal flu spray instead because, like I said before, I really don't like needles. But that's just my personal preference. But my thing is that there's a cold hard reality is that there is a new wave of anti-vaxxers going out, and it's the people who argued to the anti-vaxxers 2 years ago. So that's just the cold hard reality of it. You need to realize that, because like I said, I typically hang out with people who are like-minded, very similar to me, and this is going to upset those like-minded and similar people to me, but it's the truth, though. It's cold hard the truth. Now, do I think you getting the shot is a bad idea? No, it's your own personal preference when it comes to it. I'm not going to pressure you into getting the shot. I'm not going to pressure you into not getting the shot. It is your own damn personal preference what you want to do. For instance, you know, people are bitching, you know, like how unholy the shot is or whatever. I've gotten tattoos, and these are the same people bitching about, you know, getting the shot or having tattoos about fucking getting a shot because it's not right. That's just dumb. Okay, that's just dumb. Alright? And that's just something I really just noticed that's been going on here lately because I live in a very rural area. A very rural area. And I have some team members who live in urban areas. Okay? And every time we get together and discuss, and every time the vaccine, because the vaccine's more readily available now for a lot of people. The vaccine is more readily available for everybody in a general class and everything. My grandparents have already got, or my father-in-law's already got it. I believe my grandpa's already got it. You know, a lot of people I've known have already gotten the shot. Okay, and typically it's the older generation right now, and there are some newer people my age that's already got the shot as well. And I'm not dogging on them or anything like that. And I'm not dogging on people who just refuse to get a shot because, like I said, I refuse to get the shot too. But I refuse to get the shot for not for conspiracy state reason, but because I believe it's not going to be as effective in my personal life as one would believe. That's what I believe. I believe it's not going to be as effective in my personal life, and I'm more worried about extreme long-term effects than that's stuff that hasn't been really like anticipated, okay? Because, like I said, I do trust the scientists. I'm a scientist myself. I do trust the scientists and everything of that nature. I just believe it was very rushed and hasn't been fully enough tested. But that goes into a weird, different type of conversation about, you know, public outcry and all this other shit. But anyways, what do you guys think? What are you guys' thoughts on this whole ordeal? Because I mean, it's very true. I mean, like I said, I talk to people from urban and rural areas because my company deals with projects in urban and rural areas. And I've talked to a wide variety of people, and this has nothing to do with rural or urban populations. It seems like it has something to see. It seems like it's more along the lines of I don't know, like a very strong personal type preference and a very, it's very weird. It just seems like it's a very strong personal type preference because, like I said, you got large groups in the urban area in the rural area are refusing to get it. It's a very weird dynamic that I'm seeing. Now, honestly, the only real, now I'm grasping right now at this idea. I'm grasping at this idea right now. The only thing I've seen that shows like a difference between who wants to get it is that the people in the urban area who want to get the shot are typically the younger people, and the older people don't. Now, the people in the rural area, it's the opposite. It's the older people that want to get the shot, and the younger people who don't. This is the only weird. Now, like I said, I'm grasping for straws because there's always going to. Now, that 1%, when you're talking about a vast population, is large, but that's the only thing I've noticed from the people I've talked with, the people I've dealt with personally. Now, I'm curious as to what you guys think about this whole situation. Are you getting the shot? And if you are, what are your? Do you have any concerns about it? Do you have any questions about it or anything like that? Go ahead and just ask them about it. Ask down in the comments. Somebody will eventually know about this. Somebody, YouTube is a smorgasbord of right information. But do you guys have any concerns about it? What are your concerns about it? Tell me about it. People who are not getting the shots, why aren't you getting the shot? I'm just curious about what is your personal reasons for it. So, if you guys would, give me a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll look forward to speaking to you guys on the next one. And as always, work hard.